Okay, in this place, this is called the dog run. And why would you think it's called that?
No idea.
What happens in the wintertime? What are you going to do with the dogs and the livestock and everything? And it's cold outside.
They stayed here.
Yes, they stayed. They brought them in. They brought them in here. And these doors open up and they would back their carriage up to here, the wagon, and empty the supplies in here and keep this as a quiet place. Now some of the stuff in here, you know what this is, don't you?
Uh-huh.
What? Are you going to demonstrate?
To wash?
I'm
This is
terrible
the-
at that chore. It's not my,
Yeah, you read the
my
quotes in there.
favorite one. It's
Uh-huh.
not my favorite one.
No.
No.
And
Not
what
at
is
all.
this middle container?
This one?
Yeah.
Maybe for cleaning, shower, or bath. I don't
Bath. You got it. It's
For
a
a
bath. Now what happens is, because you have to get water from the well and put it in there, and you know you want to heat the water up, you couldn't change it for everybody. You know, dump it out and put it back in there. So they bathed. The man of the house got to bathe first. The woman in the house bathed was second. The
Poor
kids were third, fourth, fifth, and the baby was last.
Oh.
And you know, the water was so dirty at that time. There was a saying that still have is, "Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater." You know, because they lose the baby in the bathwater. It's so dirty. Mhm.
How often do you think people bathe?
Probably not very often. Not very often. I don't. You know, I know back in the old days, they would do it once a month, but they would probably do it sooner here. Yeah. Yeah. That's why, you know, in those 1800s, the bride carried a bouquet because it had flowers in it, and it would smell nice because they weren't they didn't keep clean. Okay. I'll show you some of the stuff on the wall here. And when you have, this is what they call a scythe, and it's got a big blade on it, and the man and the boys would go out to the crops and the hay and cut it down, and then pick it up with this. They pick it up this, and this was for doing the logs for the cabin. This is one they used, the instrument they used. And one of the things about all this stuff, like, you know, what they used for cooking and everything, you couldn't go buy it in the store because there was no store. So you had to make it yourself, or you're out of luck, okay? And so that's what happened. And over here, this, what do you think this is for?
To put the cows.
Yeah, put the oxen in there to plow the fields. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How tight was the community that lived near each other? I know that there was a lot of land. You said 240 acres.
Yeah.
But if they needed help, would neighbors come to help them?
Yes, they would, but they'd be far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all get together to help each other. This was before the city was built. They were on this, and homesteads were far apart, and it took a lot of time to travel. If they wanted supplies like salt or something, they had to go all the way to Kansas City, and that would be weeks for them to go there and back.
Also, do you know how many meters, acres, kind of equates to? Just because you guys don't use acres in the metric system in Brazil. So. I know it's a tough one.
Yeah, hectare. Does that sound
Yeah.
Yeah, something, a number of hectares they had, a lot of land.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and from Canada.